On the border, we're hearing concerns from the incoming U.S. border czar in terms of him describing it as an extreme national security vulnerability. What's your government's plan to respond to those concerns, and do they involve more law enforcement at the border?
We take the border very, very seriously, and that's why the border was the first issue that we discussed at this meeting of the Canada-U.S. Cabinet Committee. Minister LeBlanc spoke at length. Minister Miller spoke at length. The head of the RCMP was present as well and talked about actions he is taking, as was the head of the CBSA. So we take the border very, very seriously. It is important, first and foremost, for the security of Canada and Canadians, for our border to be secure, to be controlled. And I think it's absolutely legitimate for our American neighbors to want to work collaboratively and effectively with us, and to want to know that we take border security seriously, which we do.
Are there plans to staff up law enforcement as a result?
We absolutely are working very, very hard to ensure our border is secure. It's an issue, first of all, for Canadians, and we think that today we really need to be sure that Canadians have confidence, that Canadians control our own border. Of course, it means we need to have the appropriate resources to do that, and we will.
Just on the union representing the CBSA says they're up to 3,000 officers short to patrol the border properly at this time, should there be this influx of migrants that Donald Trump has essentially promised at this point. So does that mean you're going to meet their asks when you say you're going to increase resources?
Okay, there were very many hypotheticals embedded in that question. So let me simply say, we take border security absolutely seriously. It is, first of all, a priority for Canadians, and it is an absolutely legitimate priority for Canadians, and we will ensure that Canada's borders are secure and that we have the necessary resources to ensure that they're secure.
Are you serious?
What makes you think that the American administration wants to work collaboratively with Canada on this border issue when they've already said that it's a national security vulnerability and that Canada is a gateway for terrorists?
I know that they want to work collaboratively with us because our two countries have the longest non-militarized border in the world. It is simply a matter of mutual interest on both sides of the border. It's good for Americans for us to have a safe, secure, and controlled border. It is good for Canadians for us to have a safe, secure, and controlled border. And in that objective, there is, no daylight at all between the goals of our two countries. That's why I'm absolutely confident that we will be able to continue to work together.